marchers. Welcome to Sacramento. We've been up here a lot in the last few weeks, and it sure is good to see you all up here. We stand here today at a moment brimming with potentials for transformation. The likelihood that you would arrive here at the Capitol, some of you, several of you, Steve, Bass, and of course Kai, have marched since we saw you off on the steps of LA City Hall. But what are the odds that not one, but two of the bills the March for Democracy marchers marched for would be up for their final votes in the California legislature tomorrow? One in each chamber. You cannot make this stuff up. One of the bills being considered tomorrow is SB 1272, the Overturned Citizens United Act. This will place a voter advisory on the November ballot calling on the U.S. Congress to put a stop to the venal, punishing, destructive, profit primacy power culture that moved Kai Newkirk, that moved me, that moved all of you to act. And there is a movement in America to push back against an increasingly corrupt system that this court is actively enabling. A system committed to profit at the expense of everything we value. But here in California, we are working for a chance to say no. And when California says something, whether we're talking about marriage equality or marijuana, when California has a conversation, the nation has that conversation. And if we're on the ballot in November, we can be loud, and we will. We can be noisy, and we will. We can ignite this conversation for the country, and we will. The biggest obstacle to the 28th Amendment movement is media, and we all know that. They're not covering us, they don't want to cover us, and you can't blame them. The president of CBS was actually quoted last summer. I'm sorry, where are you from, sir? Fox 40. Fantastic, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. Exception noted, and we thank you for that. The president of CBS was quoted last summer saying, "Super PACs may be bad for America, but they're very good for CBS." So we will make certain this summer and into the fall campaign that they pay attention to us. We are California, and if we use our 37 million voices, we can ignite the fire that's been itching to catch in this country. 42 states in America have taken some kind of action towards the 28th Amendment. Fully 36 of them have taken statewide action. How many states does it take to ratify an amendment? How many states does it take to call a convention? Dr. Martin Luther King called for a revolution of values in America. He called America out for its hypocrisy, the empty calls for peace while pursuing unnecessary wars abroad. He said that we in America are on the side of the wealthy and the secure while we create a hell for the poor. Somehow, he said, this madness must cease. The madness persists, but the revolution of values Dr. King called for nearly 50 years ago is coming to America. It has come to California, and it is here today in Sacramento because you cared enough to be here. We are here calling for redress. We are here calling for justice. We are here calling for sanity, for goodness sake. And our California legislatures appear to have heard us. Dr. King also said the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice. Let's bend it. Let's bend it a little farther. Let's bend it a little faster. Let's make this happen. We are so close. Help us put this over the top. Thank you for coming. Thank you for caring. And if all goes well, I hope to see every single one of you on the campaign trail. Thank you.